Good morning, and thank you for watching. This is a first of, as I hope, many, many more to come. And I'm going to call it, watch out, tongue twister, Weisswurstfrühstück with Olli. A Weisswurstfrühstück, and I'm getting tongue twisted myself, is a typical Bavarian tradition. You have your Weisswurst, which you can see right here. You have some sweet mustard. Correct, a pretzel, and you've got some beer. And you all are in the luxurious position of getting me to enjoy this. Whilst at the same time, I try to talk about various topics, preferably with my mouth not full, which is usually working halfway. So let's get to it. What is today's topic? Today's topic is certifications. Those of you that know me are probably aware that last year, September, October, whilst working on a monstrosity of an RFP, which is basically a big Excel sheet with many technical questions on our product, Travel Service Management. So whilst doing that, I was also doing the ITIL Foundation course, and I loved it. Many moons ago, working at one of my law firms, I did a course on SCCM management, and even longer ago, whilst working for Apple, I did my certifications for Final Cut Pro, I think it was called Pro Editing, Pro something, and Server Administrator. So I am going to approach the certification topic with some level of authority, and I'm going to try and give you my thoughts on it. So to me personally, it has never been about actually having the certification, because I find that certifications are a little less than trophies. You put those trophies into your trophy cabinet, and then the only person really looking at it is you and maybe your wife, and once for like 2.5 seconds your kids. In our modern world, the trophy cabinet equals LinkedIn or Xing or whatever social network you use. And if you're honest, yeah, it gets some likes, but truthfully, you're the one looking at that. Because everybody else, including you, most of the time, is way too busy doing their jobs to the max of their capabilities. So that brings me to the most important question that I think that anyone can ask. Why? It's a question where I'm very proud if my kids come to me and say, Dad, why? Why are we doing it this way? Why does that happen that way? And actually, no, let me give you a little nugget about me. So one of my goals in life when we got kids, my wife and I, when we got our first daughter, I was sitting there and I was thinking, so what is the most precious thing that I can give her? And it's got nothing to do with money or, well, yeah, values play a role. But I always thought that the most important thing that I can give her is that I allow my kids to keep asking questions, to keep asking me why, to not be happy with an answer, to continue pushing until they've truly understood the underlying principles. I want my kids to remain curious, even as adults. I believe that that is the best thing that I can give them. And I think it's the same question we need to ask ourselves when it comes to certifications. Why? Why should we do certifications? Why do we attain them? Why do we push our bosses, our companies, to attain the classes so we can get the certification? Why? Here is my answer, and as I said, it is based on some level of authority and knowledge. I find that these classes that you take are like base camps. You're getting ready to climb a mountain, and the mountain is your life, your career. And at different levels of the mountain, at different levels of your travels, of your path, you have these base camps. And these base camps provide you with the tools that you need to succeed. After every certification I did, I knew much more than before. Did I need all of that in my daily life, everything that I learned? You know the answer, no, I did not. But what I was, after the class, I was enabled. I knew more than before. I was enabled to use that knowledge to do my job much better. It also challenged me. It challenged me to consider new thoughts, to consider new processes, to learn about different ways, excuse me, of doing things. Meet new people with different ideas, with different concepts, with different ways to approach its subject, and it just forces you to renew your entire thought process, and that, I think, is the best base camp that you can get. It sounds maybe like almost too much, but every course I did, I feel enriched me. Because when you do these courses, you submerge into your topic, you deep dive. And then when you come out, when you kind of go back up above the water, and you walk through life, through daily life. I remember, for example, after one of my ITIL foundation classes, I took the tram back home, and the tram broke down, and I was literally sitting there thinking it through, so working out. So, okay, so you're providing me with service, and you've probably done this, and so is there an incident process involved here? Do you have a change process where you're going to work out when and how? And you become one with your class at that point in time, and I find that is a true enrichment. When I took my Final Cut Pro class, I was walking back then through Cork thinking about, I could film that, and I could do this with the edit, and I could do multi-angles here, and that might be really nice there. And you become one with the topic for a certain amount of time, and that, I believe, truly enriches you. So in short, yes, I truly believe the certifications are. This is my view, and as always, you get to completely disagree with me, and I'm happy if you do so in the comments or via email, what other way of communication you can find with me. I believe the certifications are trophies. You put them in your cabinet, they stand there, they sit there, they get dusty, you need to clean them up after a while, but truly just trophies. But the classes themselves, the experiences that you get through those classes, that is priceless enrichment. Thank you for watching. I'm now going to finish my breakfast, and I hope I will see you again very soon. Thanks. Bye.